Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for another amazing season. This is my first visit of 2023, and yes, I am very grateful to have been given an invite to Media Day. This is very exciting, going to check out anything that is new or different here at the park. Some stuff won't be ready yet for the season, but I will be checking on the progress of that stuff, including the 2 new for 2023 rides, and all the other awesome improvements that the park has in store for us. So, let's get right to it and enjoy the park. Starting off with the changes for this season, we do have this construction area right here. It does say we are preparing for your future enjoyment. This is the old Season Pass Processing Center, and yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're doing. I think, if I had to guess, I would say that this is going to be a fast lane redemption center. Yeah, so that should hopefully relieve some of the pressure off of the Leviathan location and just help people get their fast lane wristbands, first thing. I also think that, similar to, I believe King's Dominion has a location that is specifically just for wristband redemptions of all types. So if you have an all-day dining, all-day drink plan, then those might be able to be redeemed here as well. So I will keep you updated as I see things progress there. But yes, other than that, we are going to be checking out everything that is new and different here at the park. Right up here at front gate, then we do have Linus Van Pelt. Very, very awesome to see him here, greeting guests here on Media Day. And yes, I am looking forward to hanging out with the Peanuts gang later this year, many times throughout the season. Yeah, it is going to be a fun year. Up here on International Street, then the old locker room shop is no more. It has been replaced by what is currently being listed as Thrills Are Wonderland, which I don't love that name, but I do love the idea of this shop. It is going to have, all your ride merch all located in this one location. You know, all the EST shirts and mugs and all that. They have a Ghoster Coaster one this year that is very, very cool. Love the purple. And yeah, I am going to be checking out some of the stuff here. We'll see how much I actually end up buying, because I do have a limited budget, but it is awesome that all of this stuff has its own shop now. A very new addition to the classic collection is Tundra Twister, established 2023, and yes, that will be opening up a little later in the season, hopefully very, very soon. But yeah, love this shirt. I am probably going to buy it. I already showed off the Leviathan display outside of Thrills Are Wonderland, but now we have the Behemoth display, which for some reason shows a volcano in the background. Yeah, that is interesting, but I do like this display with the chains and everything. That is, yeah, pretty fun. And finally, the Yukon Striker display with, I think, elements of a bird's nest. I'm not quite sure, but very, very cool. As some of you may remember, the height check station here on International Street on the north side was removed at some point last season, toward the end of the season. Well, it has now been replaced, which is very, very cool. Yeah, this looks very nice and yeah, very fresh. But it is unfinished from what I can tell, because it does not have the height check signage on the top and the maple leaves. So I'll be updating you when that does appear. But very, very cool to see that little investment here in a brand new high-check stand. La Cantina here on International Street has been replaced by Mediterranean Kitchen, which is serving Greek cuisine, including chicken souvlaki and beef moussaka and vegetarian moussaka. I love this. Yeah, I mean, it was one of my favorite things to get from Backlot Cafe back when they had souvlaki there. So yeah, no, I am very much looking forward to trying out some of the food at this location this year. Probably going to be one of my favorite dining locations. But yes, also the bar that was here, the Maple VQA Wine and Beer Bar, is no more. So the sign is still here. Not sure what they will do with that. But yeah, the bar is gone. And that bar always felt very temporary anyway, so not a big loss in my opinion. Over here on the south side of International Street, then the Refresh location has been replaced by the Bar Piazza, which is, yeah, I like the sign. I like that that the bar has been relocated up here from the La Cantina patio, but I do not like the loss of a Refresh center. Hopefully they will build a replacement one somewhere around this location, because also the Leviathan one is missing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The park app shows that there will be one in Kidsville. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out to see if anything is happening with that, but well, we'll probably see some changes coming within the next few weeks anyway. My first glimpse of the day of Vortex with its newly repainted track and Tundra Twister back there. Yeah, no, that is very, very tall. But I wanted to just point out a little good news, bad news situation here in AlpenFest. The good news is that people will no longer be using this little shortcut to trample over over the potential planter here. But the bad news is that the fence that the park has used to replace it is Frontier Canada style, and that does not fit in AlpenFest, but you know, I mean, it's a fence. I appreciate that the park is trying to you know, improve things. Just I wish I used a different style of fence. Top Glow, located here in AlpenFest, then it is undergoing renovations, I guess. I'm not even sure if it'll return as Top Glow, because that is a lot of work being done in there. So yeah, I will keep you updated on this. This is, yeah, very curious. One of my absolute favorite views in the park has been enhanced once again with the addition of Tundra Twister here. Yeah, no, that is, oh man, I love the way that it fits there. And oh my goodness, right next to Yukon Striker's Zero G Winder. I am very, very, very much looking forward to getting on that later this season. And oh, it's so tall. It's so tall. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe the park has recoded the entry into the mountain washrooms once again. So that is very, very good. It seems to be a very good non-slip texture, so that is fantastic to see. Over here in front of Lazy Bear Lodge, then just getting another look at Tundra Twister standing up tall above above Yukon Striker's Zero G Winder. And yeah, let's go take a closer look at the construction that is ongoing. It is very interesting seeing Tundra Twister next to Yukon Striker. In part because I feel like Yukon Striker makes Tundra Twister look a little smaller, but when you consider how tall Yukon Striker is, Tundra Twister is pretty massive, and if it were located anywhere else in the park, including even like right here, then it would be, I mean, it would be taller than Skyhawk. So it's tall, it's big. Getting another angle of Tundra Twister here. And yeah, no, this is very, very cool. There are workers on site. The platform is down, which is very cool. And yeah, the little yellow bits on there, when I first saw them, then I was a little bit on them, but they are growing on me. The one thing that I will say is that they would look a lot better if Vortex had been repainted yellow. But that is it's too late for that now, I guess. Anyway, yes, I see the exit staircase for Tundra Twister is there. They will also have an elevator lift, a wheelchair lift for guests with mobility issues. And and there is the load side. It is looking quite impressive with the staircases. I think they have both fast lane and regular lines heading up that pathway, which is very, very cool. And oh my goodness, this is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Getting another angle of Tundra Twister with Yukon Striker. And oh my goodness, this is just, once Tundra Twister starts going, this is going to make for some really, really incredible visuals in an area that already had some incredible visuals. But in terms of construction thing, yes, it does look very, very cool over there. I am very excited to check out what the whole setup is, and especially the landscaping, because of course. I love seeing how close these two supports are. That is one from Yukon Striker and one from Tundra Twister. Fun times! Woo! Just got off my first ride of the year, and it was on Yukon Striker. And oh my goodness, so much fun, despite the rain, and and absolutely phenomenal views of Tundra Twister, its platform, just the whole thing. Great views of it from Yukon Striker. My goodness, going through the zero-G winder, it really looks like you are like above Tundra Twister, and that is incredible. Oh my goodness, Yukon Striker, so much fun, and Tundra Twister, looking just, it looks like so much fun. I'm so excited, yeah! You got the op booth up there, which is very, very cool to see, and just everything looks to be progressing quite well. And hopefully we will be on this in no time. Any of you out there should know by now how much I love inefficient use of space. And Tundra Twister is a super efficient use of space. It's so good. So good. Look, the op booth coming along. With, of course, the Mondial placard. Can't have a Mondial ride without that. And that little opening where workers are able to actually go inside and climb up the support inside. That is, it's just so much awesomeness. And soon, I'm sure it will be very, very, very soon. Over here, as you enter Frontier Canada, then Miners Cafe is no more, apparently. It has been replaced by a Beaver Tails location, and that is just perfect because, again, Frontier Canada, Beaver Tails, it just makes so much sense. So, and it does look like that is all that will be sold here. I love this decision, and just hoping that, maybe because of this being here, then the Chicken Shack can stop selling Beaver Tails and just focus on the chicken. I mean, say what you will about chicken tenders, but that line does get long, and anything to speed that process up is very much appreciated. Over here at Coaster's Drive-In, strangely, it is like the windows are all covered up, almost as if they are doing a full renovation on it or something. And the only reason why that is very strange is because they just did one last year. But anyway, I like that they have started using these signs to tell you to go to other locations if a location is closed. That is, really, really a good good guest service right there. The first item here at the media tasting event, then I cannot pronounce it. I will try to throw the the wording up on screen right there. Yeah, there it is. That is what this is, and yeah, I am looking forward to trying it. Next up is Taste of the Caribbean with jerk chicken, and Taste of Portugal with a beef and cod turnover. Also, I did get the Tundra Twist, yeah, the new cider this year, yeah, named after Tundra Twister. So, and it is very, very good. Mango dragon fruit. So yeah, very, very tasty. For dessert, I got the churros and a ginger cake. So the churros are quite good. I mean, they're churros. And yeah, I have not tried the ginger cake yet, but everything here has been absolutely delicious. Just taking another look at Tundra Twister, and it is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, seeing it from the top of Windseeker, from what I could see through the clouds, I kid you not, the fog that is rolling in kind of got in the way, but yeah, no, it is looking very, very good. It really, really fills the space so well, and I am just, I want to sit right there on the end. Yeah. And yeah, they were testing some lights. Apparently earlier today, then they were rotating the gondola, or not the gondola, yeah, the gondolas at the end of the gondola arm. So they were not spinning the gondola arm, just the gondolas. And yeah, so very, very cool that they are starting to do that kind of testing there on the ride system, and the queue is all in place. Lots of landscaping left to do. I assume it will not just be dirt, so and yeah, no, it's I think this is going to be just an absolutely amazing ride. It's the beginning of the season, and it is time for one of my absolute favorite segment that I do on this channel, which is, of course, Tree Talk with Toronto Ty. And yes, I am here between the Antique Carousel and Swing of the Century, and I am not happy. I am very sad. I'm at a bit of a loss for words, because all of the evergreens around Swing of the Century have been removed. That was such an incredible just part of Swing of the Century. It was a part of the ride, in my opinion. The visual of it, I am so upset. Every single one of them has been removed. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Wonderland is not in the habit of removing trees for no reason, but oh boy, this hurts. This really hurts. Yeah, no, I am, oh my goodness. I don't like it, and I hope that the park is planning to plant some brand new evergreens around here. I know it will take, decades for them to reach anywhere close to the height that the old ones were at, but I think it's necessary. I really do. I don't like it. I don't like it. Wonderland, please plant some new evergreens. I don't need to see them really tall. I just need to see that they are coming back. Thank you. And now for some other shots to just show how awkward it is to be able to see Swing of the Century so clearly from all over World Expo. It's not right. It just doesn't look right. I shouldn't be able to see Swing of the Century from here. No! I wouldn't be surprised if some of you think that this is me, like, really playing this up. It's not. I'm weird. I love trees, and oh my goodness, this No. No. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Over here by Cyclone. I should not be able to see Swing of the Century. This is not right. I do not like this. I really don't. And I have nothing against Swing of the Century, but I shouldn't be able to see it from here. Even just the fact that I can see the op booth from here, it's awkward. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Nothing against you, Swing of the Century. I love you. I just... those trees need to come back. Please. Continuing the sad tree talk, yeah, it looks like a tree here on International Street has been removed, and 2 more right up here close to the falls. As long as there are still a lot of trees, then, you know, it doesn't bother me quite so much. But, yeah, still, hopefully there will be replacements planted soon. Foggy day. Yes, it is very foggy indeed, and that makes for some cool views. Maybe not the best views, but cool views. Up here next to Roadside Chicken, we have Caribou Crossing. Absolutely love this new sign and the new name. Just really fantastic. And yeah, it is strange though, because the park map lists this as being the Muskoka Beer Bar. Not even Craft Burger and Beer Bar, which is the name that it used to have, but just, yeah, now it is Caribou Crossing apparently. I don't know if they will update the park map at any point, but I'm hoping that they will. Regardless, very nice sign, very nice new name. Well, I am over here checking out Snoopy's Racing Railway, and oh my goodness, it looks so good here. It fills out the space so well, and just, it looks like so much fun. I wish I could ride it without a child, but sadly, that is not the case. But yeah, no, this is looking really awesome, and it's definitely going to be a favorite of families. And despite what I said before, it appears the Dinosaurs Alive entrance kiosk is going to stick around. I'm not saying this will be the location of a Camp Snoopy tipping canoe scene, but I mean, it would fit. The train is right here, and oh my goodness, it looks so great. So nice. I love this low to the ground element here, leading into the final helix. And oh, this just looks like such a fun coaster. Why can't I want to be able to ride it with a child? Anyway, you do have yeah, the exit pathway coming along right there, and you can see the op booth. For some reason, I think because of Friedelin's over in Austria, then I was expecting the station to be fully enclosed, but it looks like that will not be the case. And absolutely love this pathway leading up to the entrance, which will be located just right over there, and you have to pass under the coaster track to get to it. This is so fun, and yeah, love this pathway leading up there. That is, oh my goodness, so much fun. I'm so excited. Yes, indeed. Okay, I have come back later in the day because I have calmed down a little bit. I can think a little bit more clearly and realized that I didn't really get any wide shots of Snoopy's Racing Railway. So yes, this is like what the whole area looks like. Yeah, Lucy's Tugboat there, Woodstock Whirlybirds right over here. The Dippin' Dot stand that used to be located in front of the former Dino store, which is going to be a kids arcade this year, according to the park map. Even though I haven't seen any progress on that, and park map sometimes lies apparently, but you know, we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, absolutely love the look of this pathway, being able to like slightly just snake its way up the slope here, up the hill. It's really fun, and will definitely make for a a great future pathway into perhaps future expansion? I don't know. I mean, who can say? But that would make a lot of sense. That orange flag over there still confuses me, but it's, oh man, this is gonna be so much fun for kids and their parents. I absolutely love this. I think that this coaster is going to be a huge hit for the park, and I think that other Cedar Fair parks might take notice and start investing in something similar of their own. But that's a conversation for another day. We'll have to see what the guest reaction is to this ride. Absolutely love it though. Love the it's going to be so well themed, right? Like, it has to be. And so much to be excited about here with Snoopy's Racing Railway. Quick note, I absolutely love the style of the lampposts that they have going in. Those look really great. That's about it. I think that this whole area is going to look absolutely amazing when it is finished. It already looks great with this rock wall running alongside the slope here. It's so good. It's so good. Yes. Soon, we'll be able to walk up this pathway. Soon. Tree talk here in Planet Snoopy around Snoopy's Racing Railway. And yes, quite a few trees have been removed, even since the last time that the park was open on New Year's Eve. But I do really appreciate how many trees the park worked around as part of this project. That is really fantastic to see, and something that I hope more theme parks do, because it does make a huge difference. Even though this one tree looks a little sad with how bare it is at the bottom, but you will survive. And an even wider shot of Snoopy's Racing Railway, and just, oh my goodness, like it has dominated the view here. And I do love that. I think that is really great. It really opened up this section, so it doesn't feel as hidden as I thought that it might, which is good. But still plenty of trees, which is also good. So overall, love this edition so much. Well, that'll about do it for this week here at Canada's Wonderland, and this year for Media Day. A huge thank you to Grace Peacock and the rest of the team here at Canada's Wonderland for inviting me to come to this event. This has been absolutely amazing, getting to try out some of the new foods that the park has coming at, like Taste of Brazil, which is the new taste festival for this year, and getting on some of my favorite rides, some of my not so favorite rides as well, just cause, and getting to check out Tundra Twister in person for the first time, and oh my goodness, it looks so good. I am so looking forward to that opening. And also Snoopy's Racing Railway, that is looking incredible. Both of them, I am sure, are going to be amazing additions here at the park. Other than that, I personally didn't see too many changes going on, other than, some paint and the usual stuff that the park has going on every year. But really awesome to see, all those little things, because they do add up. And looking forward to checking out all the entertainment that the park has coming this year. This really was just a preview, and I am looking forward to coming back next week, seeing anything that has changed from this week, and and anything new or exciting every single week throughout the season. So if you're not already, make sure that you do subscribe. Comment anything you'd like me to cover in the future, like the video, all that fun stuff. But yes, that will do it for this week. So until next time, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe,
hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.